The Texans have hired their next GM. And, you guys have every right to be mad. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Like, it's. I'm not going to say it's a bad hire. I'm not. Well, Nick Caserio. Nick Caserio is the new Texans GM, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, it's Nick Caserio from the New England Patriots. But, like I was saying, it's not necessarily a bad hire because Nick Caserio has been someone that a lot of NFL teams have been trying to get for like the past, I want to say like 4 to 5 years, but the Patriots kept blocking it. In fact, even the Texans tried to get him back in, twice actually. After Rick Smith left to attend to his wife, the Texans, their top GM choice was Nick Caserio, but the Patriots ended up blocking that. So then they ended up settling for Brian Gaine. And then, 8-9 months later, the Texans fire Brian Gaine to chase after Nick Caserio. But then the Patriots filed tampering charges on the Texans. The Texans got scared and backed out and opted not to hire a GM and went with Bill O'Brien. And now this time around, they finally get the guy that they've been after for the past 3 years. And like I said, it's not necessarily a bad hire because, like I said, I mean, teams have been wanting Nick Caserio for a while now, so I mean, it's got to be for good reason. Why? But it's a dumb hire, man. Not a bad hire, a dumb hire. Like, whether it's bad or not, that's yet to be seen. But it's a dumb hire nonetheless, like, why in the world would you go right back to where you were, like, you picked Bill O'Brien from New England, that's what it was, Bill O'Brien was supposed to bring in, like, Patriots South type of stuff down here in Houston, didn't work out, so you fire him, then you go and get a Patriots GM. Odds are he's gonna do the same thing Bill O'Brien did. I mean, I hope not. I hope he does something out of the box and like hires me or Michael Sowski or I don't know, Joe Brady or something, but I don't like it, man. Like, I don't like it. Pretty sure most of you guys don't like it. And if you do like it, don't get mad at the people that don't like it. Because, like, we're not saying it's a bad hire. It's just dumb. Like, and it was also reported that Nick Caserio was not... You know how Cal McNair hired, like, the little search firm? Well, apparently the search firm didn't recommend, Nick Caserio to Cal McNair. Apparently... it was none other than Jack Easterby. So what does that mean? Jack Easterby's probably sticking along, man. So, yeah, I don't like this one bit. Like I said, the only thing that can make me like this is if he hires Joe Brady or something. But it is not a good hire, man. Like it's so dumb. Like, why would Cal McNair pay a bunch of money for this search firm and he's not even going to listen to them? He's going to listen to freaking Jack Easterby. Like, it makes no sense at all, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just disappointed. You guys should be disappointed as well. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's dumb. Like, it's such a dumb hire. Like, there's just really nothing else I can say. Like, it sucks. And to make things worse, Jack Easterby's probably gonna stay, and it's kind of evident that the players don't freaking like him. Like, Cal McNair is a moron, man. Like, I'm kind of like speechless. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, is there hope? Like, Yeah, I mean, you can hire Joe Brady. You can hire someone that's not from the Patriots tree. Like, if they hire a coach that has absolutely nothing to do with the Patriots, then, we could be okay. But, like, if this guy goes out there and hires freaking Jared freaking Mayo, or what's his name, Josh McDaniels, or maybe he freaking brings back Bill O'Brien, like, as long as he doesn't go and get a New England Patriots guy, then we could be okay. And, that kind of sucks because a guy who has, like, ties to New England is Brian Dable, who was actually my 1A, or, my 1B in terms of, like, the coaches that I thought the Texans should go get. The other one being Joe Brady. I thought Joe Brady or Brian Dable, should be the top two candidates for the Texans. But now that we got Nick Caserio, Brian Dable, he shouldn't even be an option. Because if they do get him, then guess what? It's freaking Bill O'Brien era all over again. So that just leaves Joe Brady. If he goes and gets Joe Brady, which, by the way, the Texans did interview Joe Brady, and apparently that interview went amazing. So odds are, Joe Brady to Houston, it's looking like a real strong possibility. And honestly, it's something that I never really thought was going to happen. Like, obviously, I was, on the Joe Brady bandwagon, I guess, like, from the get-go. Like, I was, like, one of the first ones on it. You could even say I was the one that started it, like, in my live streams, me and PFF Samuel. But, yeah, like, if they get Joe Brady, I'd be happy. It would mean not only do I get the head coach that I wanted, but it would also mean that, the Texans, Nick Caserio aren't going for a Patriots South type vibe. Like, even if they get Eric Bieniemy or Robbie Salami from San Francisco, like, it would mean that they're not going in a Patriots South direction. Honestly, at this point, that's all you can hope for. Like, hope that they don't get a guy who is, from New England. Like, can Nick Caserio be a good GM? I mean, possibly. And that's the thing about GMs and, like, when you hire people from someone's front office, like, you don't know if they're going to be good. Like, what you do when you hire a GM, like, you go and get a guy from a team that has had a lot of success. And obviously the Patriots have had a lot of success. So, I mean, hey, hopefully, Deshaun Watson becomes the next Tom Brady in terms of, Super Bowl wins, and, maybe Joe Brady is the next Sean McVay or something. Like, that's all you can hope for right now. Again, is it a bad hire? That is yet to be seen. But is it a dumb hire? Absolutely. It's a dumb hire just based on the fact that, Cal McNair went right back to the Patriots, and, based on the fact that Cal McNair completely ignored the search firm that he hired and listened to Jack Easterby and went and got Nick Caserio. I mean, hey, who knows? Like, maybe Nick Caserio comes in here and, builds a championship roster or something. Now, in terms of, like, what the Patriots do well, like, front office wise, nothing. They freaking suck. Look at their drafts. Trash. Free agency signings, they don't really have any. So, I mean, literally, like, Bill Belichick accounts for 7 of those wins, and then Tom Brady would account for, like, 5 to 6 of them every single year. And now you separate them, then there you have it, So the Texans pretty much got to get their head coaching hire right. They already have their quarterback, and, hey, maybe Nick Caserio, like, isn't like the Patriots. Like, maybe he doesn't trade back every first-round pick, and maybe he doesn't draft busts. Like, because, like, straight up, dude, the Patriots, like, they're not a good drafting team, man. Like, they just pick up random free agents you never heard of, and, like, they end up being good and stuff like that. They just dig through other people's trash, and, they find hidden gems every now and then. Like, it's rare when the Patriots actually hit on their picks. Like, I mean, N'Keal Harry. Sony Michelle. Like, what are they doing now? They're not good players, you know. So yeah, I mean, hopefully with Nick Caserio here in Houston, hopefully it's different. Maybe, hopefully he hires, someone that's not part of the whole New England thing, and hopefully, and this is probably not gonna happen, but hopefully he, kicks Jack Easterby out of Houston. Similar to how Jack Easterby did to Bill O'Brien. He came in Houston and eventually, took over and got Bill O'Brien fired. Well, maybe, Jack Easterby got it, Nick Caserio. Then Nick Caserio comes in here and be like, later, bitch, and kicks him out, like, I don't know, man. I just don't like Jack Easterby. I don't like the hire, but hopefully the head coaching hire, hopefully that's, the correct hire and not some New England guy like Jared Mayo or something. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys for today. Don't like the hire. Comment down your opinion on the hire as well. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.